Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game has over 10,000 unique cards for players to collect, trade, and construct their own personal decks. But what would happen if players only had access to the bare minimum? In this series, both the TheRJB0 and myself will each open a very select amount of sealed product. Once we open that product, we must build a deck using only those specific cards pulled. That's it. And at the end of each episode, we discard the entirety of our pulls to the graveyard and start from scratch with a new product. Every card counts. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Sealed Showdown. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code CIMO5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content. Last episode, good old Crystal Beast, am I right? That was hilarious, and I think that was actually pretty good, all things considered. Man, Sealed Showdown's been a blast lately, and the fun continues with our next set, Phantom Darkness. A lot of people may know this set as the set that ruined Yu-Gi-Oh! Thanks for that, Dark Arm Dragon. But for Sealed Showdown, there's actually several different strategies we can go down depending on the types of pulls that we get. 24 packs, let's go ahead and get into it, see if we get any of those strategies right off the bat. Gemini Lancer is an 1800 beater, but Gemini surprisingly have some really strong support in this set for Sealed Showdown specifically, and hopefully we pull that to show off a bit later. Obsidian Dragon is sort of a nightmare to deal with because it's a 2100 defender, but fortunately we drew the card that outs it in Black Veloci. This card gains 400 attack when it's attacking a monster and loses 400 attack when it's being attacked. So it's sort of like a different version of Steamroid, if you will, but thankfully we have access to this. Blue Thunder T45 is nice because this can actually continue to get us board presence. Dark Crusader is a way for us to fill up the grave with darks, but also boost him up strong enough, even if it's just for one turn, to hit over something that may be a problem. Ooh, this is exciting. There's a copy of Lone Fire Blossom. Now, the reason this is nice is because Gigaplant also debuts in this set, which means if we can get that, we can take this Lone Fire, sack it off for a 2400, immediately hitting the board. That's sort of what I'm eyeing for if we can get the pulls, but we're going to need a lot of luck because not only is Lone Fire a rare, but so is Gigaplant. But if we can get like play sets of both, holy shit, that's going to be insane.
The Dark Age is upon us. Unfortunately, no doodle for today's episode because, again, we are dueling, building, making 2 episodes, all of it in one night, and I was not going to get 2 doodles out at once. I'll see if I can get a second one out for Phantom Darkness because, oh man, the memes for this set are strong. One of the most powerful sets in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably garbage for Sealed. Let's see what we can get. Can our Hollow Luck be as incredible as it was for Jesse Anderson? Not a terrible start. Dark Horus is a very strong card. Offerings to the Snake Deity may be really important. I don't know if there are any reptiles in this set, but if there are, this card may be important because Metal Reflect Slime is a 3000 defender that otherwise I'm not sure we have an out for. Fires of Doomsday is a great card for tribute summoning, especially because we have that Dark Horus. Dark Crusader, also interesting. If we really need to out a Metal Reflect Slime, we may be able to go for this, but I actually think the hot strat for this set is going to be Burn. Blue Thunder T45 is also something we may run because there are a lot of pretty dinky monsters that we're probably going to be running anyway. Fire Trooper is one of the burn cards we're looking for. Cry Havoc, I don't remember much about that, but Cannon Soldier Mark II, that's another burn card. Okay, Cry Havoc is a bonus normal summon, that's pretty good. Legendary Fiend is actually potentially really important. Again, we do need to be careful to make sure that we can take out Metal Reflect Slime or at least play around Metal Reflect Slime. And this is the way to do it.
Okay, and here we have some of the OP Gemini support that is in this set. 2 words I never thought would be in a sentence together, but Gemini Trap Hole says, activate only when a Gemini monster that's treated as an effect monster is destroyed by battle. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls. This is literally like a Raigeki for Geminis, but it does need to be Gemini summoned, but this is a huge payoff at common specific. specifically. And if there's ways we can protect our Geminis, that we can Gemini summon them out, it's going to be rough for Robert to deal with it. And Cry Havoc is also an interesting card as well. Banish a monster from your grave to normal summon or set a normal monster from your hand, but you can only activate this effect during your main phase. So it is a way to get a potential extra summon out onto the field, especially if we can use our graveyard as a resource, and it's continuous, so it's definitely something to consider. Okay, that's an interesting rare. Legendary Fiend can actually get out of hand very quickly in a series like this. It's a 1500 attack tribute, which otherwise would suck, but once per turn during your standby phase, this card gains 700 attack, and that happens every single standby phase. So I think the biggest issue is keeping this alive for one turn, but once it's alive for one turn, it's not going anywhere unless Robert has hard removal.
Pack number 6, the Dark Illusion is pretty good. Field Commander Roz is an interesting card. You basically get to choose a warrior from your deck and put it on top of your deck. We have the Immortal Bushi, but that only really works if you only have warriors. Certainly a thing to think about if we have warriors that may actually be playable. Dark Nephthys in the ultra rare slot is so cool. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but it's a very, very cool card. I love all the dark counterparts, and I love Nephthys, and so I'm glad to see this card. Gladiator Beast Andal, also a really strong card. Another Fires of Doomsday and a Dark Knight Parshat. What is with my holo luck this time around? My dark counterparts are incredible. They're all over the place, and yet I don't really have much dark support. I don't have many cards that, you know, help my dark monsters to beat my opponent's dark monsters. So like Dark Knight Parshat, very, very strong, except for the fact that it's only 1900 attack. All right, we're about a third of the way through. I have no idea what our pulls are looking like in terms of whether or not they're good. This pack is just exciting to me because every time I read a card, I'm like, oh, I could actually see myself playing that.
There's another Gemini trap hole. Happy to see that. Armageddon Knight is a 6 super rare, but we need the big dark payoffs, I feel like, if we really want to play Armageddon Knight, because otherwise it's a pretty lackluster beater, all things considered, and we don't have many dark monsters we really want to immediately dump into the grave unless it's for the benefit of one of the bombs that we have not seen yet. Going back to more Gemini support cards, though, Unleash Your Power is interesting. It's a quick play spell. All Gemini monsters that were on your side of the field when this card is activated are treated as effect monsters and gain their effects. During the end phase of this turn, set all monsters affected by this card's effect. This means that I believe this will enable Gemini Trap Hole to be live. So if we play some sort of Gemini deck, if we can't Gemini summon immediately, we can Unleash Your Power, and then we can just Gemini Trap Hole and Robert kills one of things to wipe his board completely. And also we get to take advantage of the Gemini effects, even if the monsters do get set at the end of the turn.
What? Another Dark Nephthys? That's insanity. I don't think we're going to run 2 Dark Nephthys, but we have it, which is sick. Another Gladiator Beast Andal is really good too, as is Armored Cyber. Lone Fire Blossom is interesting. Gigaplant is in this set. Storm Neos. Neos Fusion, excellent. Castlegate is also a really funny card. Vampire's Curse as an ultimate rare. Belial, the Marquis of Darkness, another tribute summonable dark monster. Oh, wow, it's a secret rare. It could have been Dad. Oh, well, I am happy to get a secret rare, and this one is so sick. This is one of the first cards I got when I came back into Yu-Gi-Oh! In 2010. That's such a cool card. I mean, again, it could have been Dark Arm Dragon, but I can't be mad about this. This opening has been sick.
Ooh, this is a very important pack. So this is our first Gladiator Beast Andal. We actually, I believe, have a playset of Proving Ground, and this is one of the best beaters in the set, just 1900, and it's searchable, so it's like we have 6 copies, but also Fires of Doomsday. This will summon us 2 tokens that we can only use for the tribute of dark monsters, but we activate this during the end phase, and then if we get one of the big bombs, we can just sack those for that bomb immediately and just drop it and completely take the game back over. Happy to see this, but we still need the bomb. All right, you guys, only a few packs left, and I gotta be honest, these last 10 or 12 packs have been lackluster. I think we got like 7 of the same rare in like Dark Eyes Illusionist or something. No holos to speak of, no crazy bombs. We have a few packs left. Let's see if we can turn the tide right here and now. Castle Gate is not going to do it. I think that's like my 6th one of that card as well. Second to last pack, it's a holo. I guess. Golden Flying Fish. Sadly, this is removal, but you can't sack itself for its effect. Tribute another fish type monster, target a card on the field, destroyed. It's 1700, which is okay. I don't even know if there's other fish in the set. I would have to look. Maybe there's that vanilla Atlantean Pikeman card, but that card is awful. I don't think we actually play that.
Another Dark Knight Parshat, sure. Unleash Your Power, again, is a very good card because of its combination effect with Future Samurai. If I can get another Future Samurai, I am 100% running this card. Another Fire Trooper, another Cannon Soldier Mark II. There's a Gemini Trap Hole. This is another reason why we're going to want to run Unleash Your Power, because this is another really good card that combos with that. A Prime Material Dragon in the super rare slot. Interesting. My holo luck has been nuts tonight, folks. It has been insanity. But I'm still not entirely certain how we're going to be getting around Metal Reflect Slime.
Last pack, no bombs, which is pretty sad, and it looks like that trend continues. God, we got 2 Fires of Doomsday. 2 Doomsday Horror is not very good. I think you need multiple of this card for it to be good. Anyway, let's go ahead and quickly check it out. It says, attack and defense are equal to the number of banished darks times 3. If this card is destroyed and sent to the grave, return all banished darks to the grave. This card's actually completely different than what I thought it was, but not too great. I'm really sad we didn't get like a Dark Creator, a Dark Lord Zerato, a Nephthys, a Dark Arm Drag. Like, I would have taken any of the bombs. I didn't even get Giga Plant to use with my Lone Fire Blossom. That is depressing. So, Phantom Darkness sealed, ladies and gentlemen. What more could you ask for? I guess we have a lot of work to do in deck building because I need to figure out some win condition.
Kings, queens, monarchs. There's a very good chance I'm going to win this episode. There's a very good chance I'm going to win this episode. Man, if you wanted the Phantom Darkness in a deck, this is it. I was so focused on dealing with Metal Reflect Slime that I don't think I even really thought about how nutso my pulls were for this set. Just looking at the monsters that are at the top of my main deck, Belial, Dark Horus, Double Dark Nephthys, Double Dark Knight Parshat, and Vampire's Curse, these cards are all game-winningly strong in and of themselves. They're so fucking good. And like half of these are ultra rares. I cannot believe I got the pulls that I got. And so we are running Monarchs. I think this is going to be unsurprising to you. We are running Dark Tribute. So let's go through the card by card. Belial is spectacular. It's incredible. It's 2,800. Things that target can only target it, which is really good, because if you have other monsters on the board and your opponent doesn't have anything that beats a 2,800 attack point monster, then they can't beat any of your monsters. Next, Dark Horus. Dark Horus is a 3,000 attack point monster. That's pretty good, I hear. It also has the potential to summon dark monsters from my graveyard, which I have a bunch of targets in this set for it, in Obsidian Dragons and Dark Crusaders, both of which are potentially really strong cards. Obsidian Dragon sets up a like crazy lock with Horus, where only like monster effects can target. Next, we have Double Dark Nephthys. This I did not think about when we were going into the pack opening. Outs Metal Reflect Slime. I can just banish 3 monsters from my graveyard, discard this card, and next turn I'm guaranteed to get rid of Metal Reflect Slime. This card is insane. Next, we have Double Dark Knight Parshat. This card is very strong in and of itself. If I have enough dark monsters in the graveyard, there are very few cards that get over it, plus it gets me pluses, which is really cool. Even at its base attack points, it takes an Andal or a Velocity to get over it, which at least if you get the +1 off of it, you're probably fine with that anyway. Vampire's Curse is extremely strong. If it's destroyed by battle, it comes back and it gains 500 attack, which is crazy. Triple Dark Crusader. This is a really cool card. I didn't realize when I was going into the pack opening that this card keeps its attack. Also, damn, this guy is very, very anime. Look at that hair. Anyway, he keeps his attack. It's great. The fact that it keeps its attack means that you can discard 1 card during your turn if you need to get over just like 1 thing, and the next turn, if you're like, maybe I need to get over something slightly bigger, you can go for it. Next, we have Triple Obsidian Dragon. It's got 2,100 defense and negates things that target dark monsters, which is crazy. I have 1 Future Samurai. This card is very cool. It's tough to put on the board, I will tell you that. It is an extremely bad card if you don't have ways to make its effect live. because it's got 1600 attack and it's vanilla, and you can't use Cry Havoc to summon it because this card specifies normal monsters in the hand, so you can't normal summon it an extra time once it's on the field. It'll be very difficult to resolve, but it does out Metal Reflect Slime, which is very important, and any big defenders on the board. I want to make sure that I have some outs for bullshit in this set because there is bullshit to be had. One Shadow Priestess of Ohm for very similar reasons. She's a dark monster. She's got 1700 attack, which is not bad, and in a pinch, I can use her to start dealing burn damage. And if I have Belial on the board, basically my opponent can't deal with her. My opponent just like is going to be attacking into the Belial rather than her, and I could just send an endless conga line of dudes in to be destroyed by Ohm to deal damage. Next, we have 2 Gemini Lancer. It's an attacker, but also it is potentially a combo with my double Unleash Your Power and 1 Gemini Trap Hole. Me and commons. I get 1,000,000 ultra rares and I get 1 Gemini Trap Hole. Anyway, 1, the Calculator, because if I get a Dark Horus onto the board, this card is massive. Double Armored Cybern, actually triple Armored Cybern because it's a defender. Double Black Velocity. I only pulled 2 of this card too because commons gets over pretty much all the defenders and Andal. I've got 3 Andal. Triple Earth Effigy is a defender as well, and it gets very, very big under the acid, the acid downpour. Triple Fires of Doomsday. I'm running a Dark Tribute deck. Triple Gladiator Proving Ground to get to my Andals. Double Unleash Your Power to make my Future Samurai live, and also to be able to use in combination with Gemini Trap Hole. Double Cry Havoc. This might be a bad idea, but it lets me get an extra Andal onto the board. So if I'm really, really desperate for Tribute Summons, I effectively am running 6 Andal, so the chances that I see an Andal and see Cry Havoc are pretty high here, and my 1 Gemini Trap Hole. My side deck is entirely for bullshit. It is for bullshit. We have 1 Field Commander Roz. This gets me to my Future Samurai faster. It also gets me to my Dark Crusader in case I just want to be doing the beatdown. Prime Material Dragon is really strong. It deals with things like Dark Lord Zerato, kind of. It deals with any burn strategy, which I actually think burn is a real strategy in this set because there are some cards that just deal a fuck ton of damage and a bunch of cards that just prevent battle from happening. So as long as you have that combination, burn is strong. Prime Material Dragon is good against burn. Next, we have Triple Vicious Claw. This is my other out for bullshit. I can get over a 2,500 attack and defense point monster. I just can't get over a 3,000 defense point monster. And so having Vicious Claw in the side deck allows me to get rid of monsters. As long as I can destroy a monster by battle, I can resolve Vicious Claw, and that's good enough for me. It's basically really, really bad removal. We've got Triple Dark Illusion, basically in case Alex is on Dark Armed, and in case there's anything else that targets that isn't a spell or trap card. We've got Triple Acidic Downpour. There are a bunch of really big earth monsters in the set. There's like Andal, there's Aztecapede, there's Black Velocity, which isn't a problem. But this card allows me to get over those earth monsters more easily, and it lets me get my Earth Effigy really big, so it's more likely I'll be able to Tribute Summon. 1 Gemini Lancer to bring in more beat sticks alongside the Wind Effigy in case I want to take out some of my like defenders. If my deck is too low activity, I want to be able to convert it into something higher activity. And 1 Atlantean Pikeman for the memes, and so I have an extra tribute material for tribute summons that I can go into with Cry Havoc. Oh boy, is this deck... This is about as high powered as I think this series has ever been. I don't think I have ever seen pulls as insane as what I got in the Phantom Darkness. So you all wanted to see dark monsters, you will see dark monsters this episode.
Okay. This looks sus as fuck, but trust me, I think this is the biggest 300 IQ play I've ever come up with for any series I've ever produced. So this is the deck we're bringing to today's duel, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, we are main decking 3 copies of Castle Gate. You may be wondering, Simo, why the fuck are you maining 3 copies of Castle Gate? Well, let me tell you why we're maining 3 copies. The reason is because this is a 1 tribute 2400 defender that cannot be destroyed by battle. battle. This means the defense stat here is pretty much irrelevant. I was able to figure out the only cards that actually kill Castlegate are Dark Armed Dragon, Dark Lord Zerato, which are both secret rares, by the way. So if Robert pulls either one, then, I mean, he deserves to win this. The only card I'm the most concerned with is Future Samurai. It's a Gemini monster that we didn't pull that actually allows you to banish a monster and then pop a monster on the field, but you have to Gemini summon it in order to do that. So Robert would have to go Gemini summon Future Samurai, maybe possibly use Unleash Your Power, and then pop it that way. But if he doesn't have any of those options in his deck, we just probably will deck him out, because there is no other card almost in this entire set that can take this card out. The card that I was able to figure out that is a problem, however, is Rainbow Veil. This card says, if the equipped monster battles an opponent's monster, while that monster is on the field, its effects are negated during the battle phase only. So Robert could potentially use Rainbow Veil in combination with any of the large, like, 2 tribute monsters to be able to hit over Castlegate, but if not, this card's sticking around, so we're actually playing a 41 card deck in anticipation that if Robert doesn't figure this out or doesn't pull this card, because it was actually a rare, then we're going to be able to just deck him out because he actually doesn't have an answer to this. So the rest of the deck is sort of centralized around this, but also to close out the game so we don't have to rely on deck out, because I don't want to leave it to chance that he didn't pull one of those crazy cards. So we have 3 Black Veloci. This is able to get over Obsidian Dragon because it goes up to 2200 attack. Earth Effigy because it's a 2k defender. Gemini Lancer is actually the only Gemini monster we pulled. We didn't get Future Samurai or Gigaplant. They're both rares, and we need this because if we want to play Gemini Trap Hole, we need to actually have some Geminis, and this is like maybe the only form of removal we have. The funny thing is that Castlegate plays around this, because in order for Gemini Trap Hole to trigger, the monster has to be destroyed by battle, and Castlegate's just going to be sitting in defense doing absolutely nothing. So this is hilarious. Then we have 3 of our other win condition that was initially the main win condition, so I figured out Castlegate's broken. Imprisoned Queen Archfiend. This card is terrible. It's a 2 tribute that's 2600 attack that burns me for 1000 every single turn, so it's like worse Lava Golem, and that's really all it does. But it's 26, so it hits over most of the cards in the set, and we didn't get one of the big bombs at high rarity like Dark Nephthys or Dark Horus or Dark Armed Dragon or Dark Lord Zerato or anything like that. So this is the next best one, and honestly, I figured we'd play it because since we have 2 Fires of Doomsday, this gives us some nice synergy here just to be able to play this for basically free. We have 3 Obsidian Dragon as well, which is our other best defender, essentially. I mean, we're really kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel here. We have a Calculator. This card's kind of funny because with Imprisoned Queen Archfiend, Calculator is like 3000 attack, and if we get 2 defenders out, it's also 3000 attack. I actually think, let's see, 4, 4, 2, yeah, so it is 3000, and this can hit over most things as long as we have some defenders out. So this card, I only pulled 1 of it. I might play more of it if I did, but interesting card nonetheless. 3 Wind Effigy, just an 1800 beater, and 3 Andal, a 1900 beater. For the spells, the 2 Fires of Doomsday, 3 Proving Ground just to get to Andal because, you know, consistency, I guess. This is weird. I actually don't even know if I want to play these, because if my strat is just to Castlegate and wall up, then this card actually equals a card that will lessen the number of cards in my deck by 1. And so if we have Castlegate, I'm going to be very apprehensive to use this card, but we'll see how it goes. 3 Rainbow Veil to counter if Robert figured out the Castlegate strat, but obviously that's a bit optimistic. The other uses for Rainbow Veil, we can make Black Veloci not be able to attack into like Obsidian Dragon, I think is how this works. I'm gonna have to like figure this out because Rainbow Veil is worded very poorly, but in theory, if this can't use its effect during the battle phase, it can't go to 22 to hit over 21, and that could be relevant, but we'll have to see. The 2 Unleash Your Power so that we can immediately Gemini Trap Hole if possible, and then the traps, a Call of the Earthbound. This is just a way to redirect a monster attack. That's it. The 3 Gemini Trap Hole and 2 Sinister Seeds. This actually lets us get some tokens on the field to sack for the Imprisoned Queen Archfiend or for the Castlegate if we absolutely have to. And so this card's pretty bad, but it does give us tribute fodder at the cost of life points we'd already be losing. So it's really like we're just using the card if anything else. And that's it for our main deck, ladies and gentlemen. 41 cards. If Robert figured out the Castlegate thing, I kind of wish I would play 42, but I'm not going to take the chance. I'm just going to play the 41. We'll be fine with it. Side deck, 3 Blue Thunder T45. This card's not really that good because it kind of loses to everything, but the fact it gets tokens is pretty nice. 3 Dark Crusader. This is nice because it can hit over larger things at the cost of cards, but I don't have many darks in my deck because I don't really have a build around for it, so it's in the side. A Doomsday Horror is here in case Robert's playing anything that banishes a ton of darks, so that way we can get value off of it. 2 Legendary Fiend. Honestly, I'm probably not going to play it, but I didn't have anything else to side deck, so it's in here. 3 Acidic Downpour. This card is sick because it actually puts Castlegate to 2,800, so if there is some like Rainbow Veil shenanigans, it can actually withstand hits from a couple monsters, as a matter of fact. It can still be destroyed by the same things, but regardless, it's still hilarious. Also puts Earth Effigy to 24 and will reduce our Black Veloci and our Andal down to 14 and 15 respectively. So maybe matters, but just a very funny card. And then 3 of a card I was actually excited to play around with, but as soon as I figured out the Castlegate thing, I had to take out Alchemy Cycle. This card, all face-up monsters you control become 0 attack until the end phase, and each time a monster that had its original attack reduced to 0 by this effect is destroyed by battle and sent to grave, draw a card. So if Robert finds himself in a situation where he can start hitting over my 2k defenders, I can Alchemy Cycle. That way when they die, they'll actually be able to convert into cards because I draw a card every single time he does that. Now, obviously he would just maybe not attack, but it puts him in a precarious situation because if I have a way to counter what he's got, then he may just want to clear my board so I can't tribute for any of my guys. But again, I don't really want to draw cards because again, Castlegate's going to lead us to victory through deck out. And yeah, Phantom Darkness, ladies and gentlemen, what a weird fucking set. And I really hope Castlegate is as OP as I think it is, because if it is, Robert will never live this episode down. Ladies and gentlemen, I am thrilled to get into this one, so let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. You know, buddy, Phantom Darkness usually instills fear into the hearts of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players as like the boogeyman that loomed over the game and caused so many people to quit, which it did. But by sealed Showdown standards, I think this is a much different tale. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I spent about an hour on my deck building, and I still have no idea what I'm doing with this set.
Excellent. I'm in the same boat. But if what I have cooking is I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. I just want to get into it because what I've got is going to be fucking hilarious if it works.
And let me tell you,
let's just get into it.
My deck is what somebody would expect the Phantom Darkness to look like if they had no idea what the rest of the set looked like.
I thought you were going to say like the sneak peek or something, but that's even better. Shout out the patron, Konstantin Valkanov. Thank you for the support. Let's see if we can win some rock, paper, scissors. No, we cannot.
Let's do it. Okay. All right.
That's a bad omen.
Already going better than the last episode.
All right.
A low
I think you
bar
have
to
one
set.
fusion monster that I don't, given the way this set went, but best of luck, buddy.
Oh, we are starting off strong, Alex. We are starting off so strong. Oh boy, do I have options, Alex. Do I have options?
Must feel good after our last episode when you got completely reamed playing Crystal Beast.
That's real. What's hilarious is my Crystal Beast deck was, ironically, substantially more consistent than what I'm playing this week. Let's start off with a Gladiator Proving Ground.
Ooh, sure. It's fine.
And we are grabbing functionally the only Gladiator Beast in this set, Gladiator Beast Andal.
I mean, Darius is in here, but
there's a reason I said
we don't talk about Darius.
Let's normal summon ourselves an Andal, set a back row, and end our turn.
All right, seems like a pretty good start. Main one, I'll just set a back row and set a monster. I said that in the reverse order and throw it to you.
Buddy, let the festivities begin. I will activate Fires of Doomsday.
Okay.
Special
we're gonna
summoning
see something
2
big
tokens.
coming down. All right. What are we sacking for is the question.
I'll draw for turn, and I will sacrifice my 2 tokens for Belial, the Marquis of Darkness.
Oh my god. Okay, this is the worst option out of everything you could have sacked for, and I'm still terrified because it has 2,800 attack. Yep.
I am going to attack for 28 over your face down card.
It's my Obsidian Dragon.
I had the feeling. Attack Andal.
Sure.
Main phase 2, I will set a back row, and it is your go.
Okay, I will draw. That card does not get me out of this situation. What do we do? Wow, Belial in sealed is actually kind of sick. The fact that I can't even like declare attacks against anything else. Holy shit, that's actually a nightmare. Wow, how the fuck do I kill this card? All right, let's just set a card, and I'll set another card, and we'll throw it to you.
Alex, are you prepared for it to get worse?
Do you have Fires of Doomsday?
I will activate
again?
Fires of Doomsday in the end phase.
Chill out. Holy shit. You have like double Belial. And I will say, I'm happy of all the secrets you got. You got Belial as one
You
of
know,
them.
that's fair. I thought
worse.
of that when I was doing the opening. But are you prepared for my favorite ultra of the set? I will sack my
God.
2 tokens for Dark Horus!
Fuck.
Let's go to battle. I'll attack in with Belial.
It is Wind Effigy.
I will attack with Dark Horus.
I'm gonna take 49 here.
You will
All right,
take 49.
This is going fast.
And let's give you a break from the setting back row.
We're trying, buddy. We're really trying out here. I have another set, and I have a face down card, and I will throw it to you.
Okay, I will draw for turn. Oh, that's such a good draw. Will it matter? Who the hell knows? Let's go into battle phase. I will attack in with Belial.
There goes Andal.
Let's try for it with Horus.
I have my Fires of Doomsday. So I'm not
man,
dead.
if I had summoned a card, yep, let's attack with
did.
Horus. And I'll
Let's see
attack
if we
with
can get
Andal.
punished.
Main 2, I'll just pass the turn. I'll set 2.
Randomly just wants to set 2
Your
after
go.
all this. Sure. I'll draw. No use prolonging this one. Holy
shit!
fuck. Man, I've always loved Belial just because of the artwork, and he has a sick name, but
Yeah.
I have a newfound respect for that card, specifically in Sealed. I could have actually, like, stemmed the bleeding a bit because I had a way to clear Andal, but I couldn't because Belial is actually nuts. So,
Yep.
kudos to that draw, sir, and hopefully I can do something that will maybe force a game 3 here. We will have to see. So, best of luck. I will start by running out my Andal, and I am going to set... let's set 3 back row.
Holy shit, that is a
And
large amount of back row.
Best of luck.
Draw for turn. Okay, that is something. Let's go for the easy play here. Let's normal summon Black Veloci. Veloci?
Sure.
Oh, it's a Velociraptor. It is Veloci. Okay, let's go into battle. Let's try to get in over Andal.
So this is 300 I'll take here. That's fine.
Main 2, I will set a back row, and it is your go.
Okay, I will go ahead and draw. All right, I'm going to do a very sus play.
Okay, I look forward
I'm going
to it.
to normal summon Earth Effigy and pass.
Oh, okay. I think I know what's going on here. If you're doing what I think you're doing. Main phase 1. Let's go for Proving Ground off the top. Grab my Andal. Normal summon an Andal. Go to battle. I'll attack with Veloci first, and I'm guessing there's an alchemy cycle in my future.
There is not an alchemy cycle, but there is Sinister Seeds.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
I am going to take 2100 here, which means I get to summon 4 seed tokens.
That's a lot of tokens.
It's a lot of tokens. It's a lot of tokens. So we're going to get all these bad boys out here. They are 100 attack and defense. And I'm assuming you're going to kill one off with it.
I am indeed going to attack one of your tokens. Okay, I think I can think of a couple of things that you'd be doing now. And I look forward to seeing what they are. I
guarantee anything you're thinking is
End
not
my
what it
turn.
actually is. I will draw. Well,
Is it
buddy,
happening?
It's time to establish my win condition. I will tribute, set, and pass the turn.
Okay. Draw for turn. Oh, an interesting one. I can think of one card that might be, and it's both amazing and terrible.
What card is that, buddy? What are you thinking?
Let's go to battle and let's clear the tokens.
Sure. It's fine.
I won't reveal what I think it is just yet.
Okay.
Just yet. Main phase 2. Let's set a monster. And it is your go.
All right, we'll draw. I will activate Proving Ground. Grab ourselves an Andal. I will normal set Andal.
Okay.
Let's get this Velocity out of here. I think I was calling it Veloci too.
It looks like it's Italian. What could I say?
Yeah,
I will take
know.
500.
Then I think that's all from me, buddy. Go ahead.
Okay. Draw for turn. Okay. If that is what I think it is, there is genuinely no point in my attacking it yet.
Why do you say that, buddy?
Well, the card I think it is a beefy motherfucker of a card. It is Gigantor. So I can keep up the tempo with this, which I like. Let's normal summon another Black Velocity.
That's annoying. Sure.
We'll go to battle, we'll attack into Andal.
So I'll take 3 from that.
Okay. I will end my turn.
Okay. I'll draw. I'm not in a rush here, so I'll just pass.
Oh, I figure you're not in a rush. I still don't feel any need to attack this monster.
What fun is that, Robert?
Because...
Don't you just want to know? Isn't your curiosity calling to you?
See, this is the thing. I have a fair amount of certainty, and that's the reason why I don't want to attack into it, because that certainty gives me knowledge that it's a card that just does me no good to attack.
But then you'll know.
True. You're not wrong. Okay. God is just passing the move here. Yeah, go ahead.
Now you see what my plan is, you fool. I'll go ahead and normal summon my wind effigy. Let's take out this
that'll
Velocity.
tack out my Velocity. Oh, no.
The only time in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! That fucking wind effigy is playable. Go ahead. Take your 400.
Okay, draw for turn. Interesting. Let's go to battle, and I'll attack in with Andal.
You don't want to attack the other one, buddy?
I'm fairly sure I do not want to attack the other one, Alex.
Watch it was Legendary Fiend this whole time. And I've just been baiting you.
I am 100% certain that I was right about that card now. And I hate that I genuinely have no response to it. There is nothing that I can do about it. This is such bullshit. This is such
Robert,
bullshit.
It looks like you have the lower deck count of the two of us. Isn't that interesting?
Oh my god.
Who's the Jank Master now, Robert?
Okay. All right. I have a plan. No, that's fine. I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. We'll go ahead and draw. Let's run out Black Veloci. Let's get into here.
Sure. I will take the 400 here.
300.
300.
Goes to 22. It's not Steamroid.
Goodbye, Andal.
I don't know. Is this worse than Steamroid? Probably.
Yeah, it is just worse than Steamroid. If your win condition is deck out, I have the entire game ahead of me to get me to the card that wins me this game. So I'm actually just going to set a monster and pass turn.
Okay. I'll draw. Let's go Veloci into this one.
Behold, Earth Effigy.
Okay. Goes to grave. Second main, I will throw down another monster, and we'll just throw 2.
And draw for turn. Let's normal summon Gemini Lancer. Attack into the Velocity.
You sure you want to attack into that one? There's so many other choices.
I'm 100% sure I want to attack into that.
All right, I'll take the 4. That's fine.
And I will end my turn.
Okay. I'll go ahead and draw. Guess what? He's back.
Holy shit, you have so many of them. Okay, I will... Yeah, there he goes. I will take 200.
Take
or
400, sir.
I was
Trying
thinking
to cheat me out of my life points.
Of course I draw that now. Of course I draw that now. Okay.
You keep peeking into that graveyard, buddy. That makes me a bit nervous. No darks in there yet, thankfully.
Let's tribute summon. I'm going to normal summon Dark Knight Parshat, my next ultra rare, who currently has 2,000 attack from having a single dark monster in my graveyard. Let's go into battle. I'll attack into Velocity here.
Sure. That's pretty good. So I'm going to take, so you're at 19, or you're at 2K, so I'm going to go down to 14, so I take 6. Would you like to use Parshat's effect?
Yeah, I will. So we will banish our Obsidian Dragon, and I will
You're
draw
only
a
dark.
card. My only dark so far. Main phase 2, I will set a card. It's very funny. I considered running Dark World Grimoire, and it would have been usable in that moment.
That's very funny, actually. Main phase 1, I'm just going to pass.
Okay, draw for turn. God, there was a play where I got aggressive, and I shouldn't have because it puts me behind on my win condition.
Well, thankfully, you sped up my win condition with your Parshat, so I appreciate that.
I did, but like, I'm going to have to get to my cards eventually, and I was going to lose that game no matter what, because there's no way that you're going to put yourself behind on that main win condition. I'm going to set a monster, and I will set a back row and pass.
Let's make some magic. Activate Fires of Doomsday.
Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Yeah, that's fun.
Out of all the terrifying threats in this set, there is Dark Creator, there is Dark Horus, there is Dark Nephthys, there's Dark Armed Dragon, there's Belial. What do you think I'm going to be bringing to the field than none other than Imprisoned Queen Archfiend?
Incredible. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Let's hit for, this is 700.
Yeah, I'll take 700.
Okay. The second main, that's all she wrote. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I might as well get the ball rolling on my win condition. I will use Fires of Doomsday in the end phase.
Sure.
I will summon 2. Yeah, let's draw for turn. Main 1, that actually doesn't do what I want it to do. It does get me closer to my win condition anyway. Yeah, let's sack our tokens. And here comes Belial.
He's back.
Let's go to battle, and I am going to attack into your face down monster.
Was Obsidian Dragon.
I had the feeling, and it is your go.
Yep, I'll draw. Stand by, I take 1,000. Non-optional maintenance costs there. Main phase 1. You've got your Belial. Just fun. Battle. Crash.
Cool. Yep, I had the feeling that was the play.
Take 2. I mean, I was hoping if you summoned something that I was just going to get this out of here. But we had to try to get you on some sort of clock. Second main. I really am in no rush. Go ahead, buddy.
Fair enough. I'll draw for turn. Not a bad one. The monster I think that is, in order to be aggressive, has to be face up. So I'm actually just going to, how about we summon Andal pass?
Okay. I'll draw. You have Belial up now, so me attacking anything is useless. So
True.
I will pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Incredible gameplay we have going on here.
Riveting. You still haven't even hit the set. It could be anything.
It could be.
I think, I'm just going to say this, if that was Legendary Fiend that I've just been sitting on for like 20 turns, because I've never had an opportunity to flip it, I think you would shit if I was bluffing this hard right now.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the chances that you did that you, like, used up a move like that in order to set a monster that had, like, every chance of being destroyed, like, you'd have to be playing some mega mind games on me. I don't think, so, like, here's the thing. Now that I have Belial, there is really no point in my not attacking this card, I think. I don't think you have anything that beats me from 5,700 using its effect. It's really annoying. So if the card I'm looking for is the last card, I'm dead. But the chances that it's the last card are fairly low.
What are the chances it's the last card, buddy? That won't happen.
Okay.
That would be a 5% chance. I mean, what are the odds that that happens, you know?
Well, let's see what we can do for now. Sure. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't normal summon a gigantic fucking calculator.
I mean, that's pretty solid, right? It's, geez, what is it? 6 and then plus 8 on Belial, 14 times 3, 4,200. It's pretty big.
Yeah. Okay. So if this is Legendary Fiend, you're dead. If it's the thing I think it is, nothing happens here. I'll attack.
What do you think it is, buddy? Now that you've
It's the fucking wall motherfucker with 2,400 defense that can't be destroyed by battle. That's exactly what it is. Okay, it is your go.
The wall motherfucker has appeared. Main 1, I will just pass the turn. I will discard Rainbow Veil.
Okay, sounds good. Draw for turn. That's not what I need, but it's not terrible. Your go. Man,
Okay.
Dark World Grimoire would come up real clutch right now.
I was I'm actually, in retrospect, I'm kind of kicking myself for not playing that because I didn't know how good this was actually going to be, but damn, I mean, this would have been putting in some work right now.
Yeah.
I'll go to main 1. I don't really think there's much I can do, so I will pitch a copy of Obsidian Dragon and pass.
Okay, draw for turn. Is it a card that gets me anywhere? Probably not. Okay, main 1. I'm a little bit kicking myself for summoning Belial, actually. Yeah, let's just go to end phase. I'll pitch Earth Effigy.
Okay.
I'll end my turn.
We'll draw. I think I will go to end phase. I'm going to pitch a Gladiator Proving Ground.
Okay, draw for turn. Not the card I want it to be. Is there really any purpose in my... Actually, it's funny. Dark Knight Parshat, it got me closer to my win condition, so it's not, like, terrible that it happened. I think I might as well. Let's tribute summon Dark Knight Parshat again.
You have a second one?
Yes,
What
I
the fuck
do.
are your goals, man?
They were ridiculous, I'll tell you that. It is your go.
Yeah, good enough, but you can't out my fucking castle gate. So
Oh,
take
I
that.
can. It will take me a second, but I can.
I'll just pass. Go.
Okay, draw for turn. That's not the card I want. The card I probably wanted to summon over Parshat. Set. Just to continue our fun parade of ridiculous hollows I got, I will tribute summon Prime Material Dragon.
Oh my god. All right.
Your go?
Okay. Sure. Draw. That's something I can actually set, so I'll do that and I'll throw it back.
Okay, draw for turn. I literally just need one monster and this game is over. And if it is the last card in my deck, I am fucked. But if it isn't, you're fucked. End turn.
I'll draw. Main 1. God, the fact... Oh, that is so fucking annoying.
Yeah, Belial Prime
Wow.
Material Dragon is a pretty ridiculous combo.
I don't give 2 shits about Belial. It's the Prime Material Dragon that I'm pissed off about. Holy crap, that's frustrating. I'll pass. I'll get rid of Earth Effigy.
All right, draw for turn. Alex,
You drew it?
unexpected secondary win condition activated. I will normal summon Shadow Priestess of Ohm.
Oh, fuck off.
Declare Ohm tributing Parshat.
I'm just dead. No, I'm not dead yet, but yeah, sure, I'll take 8. I'm basically dead, though.
Let's
wow.
What else are we gonna do here?
Unbelievable.
Do we want to? That doesn't.
And was
really-
actually playing Shadow Priestess. I guess you're playing like some dark stuff, so.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what are you thinking about? You need one dark monster to win the game. This is not complicated.
I mean, I have to summon that dark monster, and I don't currently have the ability to summon another dark monster.
This turn,
Pass turn.
I'll draw. Oh, excellent. That's the best card. All right, I'll set another one. Go ahead.
Okay. Draw for turn. Yeah, let's go for it. Normal summon Dark Crusader.
Yeah, do the motions, buddy.
Oh no, Alex. We did something wrong.
What'd we fuck up?
Prime Material Dragon's effect. Prime Material Dragon's effect makes Shadow Priestess of Hope increase your life points. So you may have your extra 800.
Oh, thank you, buddy. I'll take those
your
life points.
1600. Yeah. Okay. And
Nice Prime Material Dragon, idiot. Good thing you saw it. I was just gonna let you win the game and put people
I know.
out of misery.
I had to do it for the comments section, right?
You did.
I will end my turn.
Okay, that's very
There's
funny.
there's still a win condition available involving this card. I'll tell you.
I mean,
that.
in all fairness,
Draw
like
for
I'm
turn.
still dead, but this is still very funny that this situation occurred. You could just sack off your Prime Material and then just burn me.
I can't because it's a dark monster, or it has to be a dark monster.
No, but I'm saying you can sack off Prime Material for like Dark
Oh, that's
Forest or
true.
something, or your third Dark Knight Parshat that you're probably playing, and then you are able to burn me to death.
True. You got me there. Okay. How many Shadow Priestess of Ohms do I need to resolve to kill you? Now that I activated it with Prime Material Dragon on the board, more than I thought it would. I thought the Prime Material Dragon, why is it reciprocal?
I thought it was just opponents too. I don't think I've ever seen this card. I guess it's never come up for us, like ever, so.
I've never seen a card like that was reciprocal. Anyway, so I would have to resolve 5 activations of it. So I would have to have 5 dark monsters on the board. I have to take my Prime Material Dragon off the board in order to use Shadow Priestess of Ohms effect. Let's normal summon a Dark Crusader.
Sure.
Pass.
Okay, I'll draw. I will pass. I'll ditch Sinister Seeds.
Draw for turn. Oh, shit.
You draw it?
I didn't draw that thing, but I drew something that's not bad.
Okay.
I am going to make the patience play because the patience play is better if it works, and I don't think you can do anything about it before I get within the range. Okay. That might change things. Damn it. Yeah, I have to go to end phase. I have to try to go for my auto win.
Okay.
Okay.
Set 1. Go ahead.
Draw for turn. Oh, and the faithful shall be rewarded. There it is. We're going to do it. I'm going to tribute 2 for Dark Horus. And I am going to end my turn.
All right, we'll draw. Go ahead.
Draw for turn. Main 1, Future Samurai.
Yup.
I will activate Unleash Your Power, making Future Samurai an effect monster.
Yep.
I will declare Future Samurai's effect, targeting Castlegate. And I'll banish whatever. Oh my god, it worked!
I'm so mad. I am so fucking livid. So, I'm mad because I had the fucking play. I had the fucking way to just clear your fucking board, but you have this bullshit Prime Material Dragon that I can't use this fucking effect. And Future Samurai, a rare, which you had to A, pull, and B, actually even consider playing this fucking card. And the only other 2 outs to Castlegate, like in the whole set, are like Zerato and Dad, and that's it. And so I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna bank on he doesn't fucking have it. And of course you fucking had it. So you know what? I guess I deserve to lose that because I was trying to play the most gimmicky strategy of all time. But I actually thought the logic was pretty sound, all things considered.
Fair. Yeah, I was really sweating. I had to get Future Samurai or find a way to convince you to summon a monster so that I could unleash your power Gemini, trap hole your Gemini Lancer or something like that.
Yep.
That was pretty much it.
That's why I played this, because Castlegate plays around the common form of removal in the set. And I'm like, this is fucking overpowered. And you know why else I thought about it? Because I didn't pull just 1. I pulled 3 of this motherfucker. So I was thinking, if I just see this card, I win the fucking game. Unless you have one of those 3 specific cards, or if you had exactly Ohm and a way to burn me to death, then I guess in theory that also is a way to out me, which I didn't account for, but honestly I didn't care if that was the case. But like Future Samurai is a rare, but again, like I don't even know if this card's good enough to play, in all honesty. It's kind of bad, but you know what? I can't be upset because I was trying to win off of a gimmick.
I ran it because I knew I couldn't get over a Metal Reflect Slime.
Wow, of all things, unbelievable. My pulls sucked. I got jack shit. That's why I was playing garbage like Imprisoned Queen Archfiend. I don't think I got a good single holo in my entire set of pulls. That I was desperate that I had to play this as like my 2 tribute of choice. And this was the plan. My plan was to just establish Castlegate, and then when I eventually draw Imprisoned Queen, then that's just what's going to be that eventually just kills you. Because then I can go like Gemini Lancer and then like Andal, and then I start taking tempo back at that point. Because I have the bigger dude. Obviously, that's assuming you don't have fires plus your own 2 tribute dude, but it was the way to not rely on decking out and also hoping that you don't have an out to Castlegate to put you on some sort of clock. my pulls were just fucking awful. That's what I had to do. And if you're curious about Rainbow Veil is the out to this because you can equip it to like Belial and make it negate my Castlegate. So it's actually able to be
That's true.
killed.
That is not a thing I thought about Castlegate because it was not on my radar.
If you figured out the Castlegate bullshit, I was having Rainbow Veil in my deck just to out your Castlegate.
So
I guess I should have sided it, but there was really nothing else I wanted to play in my main deck because my pulls were just that bad. They were abysmal. And so I figured, okay, well, if he has this nonsense, I pulled like 6 of this Castlegate card. I figured that like I have to have some out to this because like this card's fucking obnoxious. And I didn't pull one of the 4 outs to win in the face of Castlegate. So that was my out to it. But also it has like application. You can like use it on like Black Veloci so it doesn't... well, actually... No, it would actually not lose attack. You can equip it to your own defender. So then if it's equipped to like Obsidian Dragon, your Veloci can't hit over it because its effect gets negated.
Oh, that's
in the
hilarious.
battle phase. Yeah, so there was like interaction with that as well, so it sort of came up. But
that's really fun.
I mean, show me what else you got, buddy. I mean, you had the fucking lottery over here. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. You pulled like 5 ultras.
Are you kidding?
And,
I forgot that I got 2.
Guess what, though? Doesn't out fucking
Yeah,
Castlegate, does it, buddy?
I was like, okay, this deals with Metal Reflect Slime, but not Castlegate. So my out to stall is actually I have 3 copies of Vicious Claw in the side deck because I can beat a 2500. I cannot beat a 3000. So as long as I could get one of our monsters destroyed by battle, I could outstall cards. In fact, my entire side deck is for dealing with stall.
Hilarious. But not Castlegate.
That's true. Yeah, Vicious Claw, Future Samurai, the one Gemini trap hole I got were pretty much my ways of dealing with Castlegate. It was genuinely not on my radar. The fact that this card being indestructible by battle might mean I'd have a problem not decking out.
Yeah, I was going through the set, and because, like I said, I pulled so many of this card, I actually just was reading everything that I pulled, and I saw the fact it was 24 defense, and the fact it couldn't be killed by battle. And for some reason, the fact it couldn't be killed by battle stuck out to me, and I thought, what other removal is in this set? And not much for like a set like this that's so high power. There isn't a ton of removal. There's a ton of big dudes, but big dudes don't matter for things that can't be killed by battle. And so that was the whole plan. That's why I had the Sinister Seeds just to give me tribute fodder. You can't Fires of Doomsday because it's not a dark, sadly. There's also a scenario where I was going to play Acidic Downpour or whatever it is to make Castlegate 2800. For like, there was some instance I thought of where it mattered, and I can't remember what it is right now. But
I can't Rainbow Veil Belial attack.
I guess maybe that's what it was. Like for I think it was in that exact instance. But you had Dark Horus, so you could hit over it like that. So that didn't matter. But with specifically stuff that was between 24 and 2800, I think that was where it mattered. Only if you figured out the Rainbow Veil thing. But obviously, I was like 300 IQing myself out of the fucking galaxy on that one. But God, I'm so mad with the fucking Gemini Lancer thing. Because, yeah, my whole plan was Castlegate, then just nuke your board, and then just try to take over the game. But fucking, you had like the perfect set of cards to counter that, and that's frustrating.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the way the game goes, buddy. This wasn't as miserable as Aster Phoenix, but it was a lot funnier.
It was certainly funnier.
Comparison.
See, this is my philosophy when it comes to jank, when it comes to unfun bullshit in Sealed. I like there to be a certain degree of unfun bullshit, but you have to make it happen, right? You have to be able to facilitate it. In Aster Phoenix, the entire set was unfun bullshit. It was unavoidable, but this unfun bullshit was really cool. It was really creative. There came a point at which I was like, okay, I need you to choose to normal summon a monster so that I can potentially Gemini trap hole. And like the one point at which you did was just after I had lost my one Gemini because I had to out the damn Velocity. And
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, it is. If you find the Out to Future Samurai, the reason it like was such a deliberation for me to potentially like try for the Ohm thing instead is that if you had the seeds plus like Fires of Doomsday, like my only option to keep you from getting another fucking Castle Gate on the board was to beat you with one attack. So I was just looking at this. I was staring at this calculator.
It's just so frustrating too, because if you weren't on Unleash Your Power, or like you just figured, okay, I need to do this now, like Belial protects the future samurai. I had a hand full of monsters to take this fucking card out if you had it. Doesn't matter in the face of Belial, which is a fucking secret of all things. I couldn't play around stuff like I had a Call of the Earthbound. I can't play around that, obviously. But, you know, Belial, Prime Material, and an Ohm on top of it. Like, just an insane set of pulls on your end. I don't think I was winning this
my
no matter
Hollow
what.
Luck, I don't think I properly appreciated my Hollow Luck because I was so zeroed in on if you get Metal Reflect Slime, what does, like, so the thing about all these Hollows, they're fantastic, but not a single one of them beats Metal Reflect Slime. So I feel like I wasn't even like registering. I was like, oh yeah, Dark Nephthys is nuts. Dark Horus is insane. Belial is crazy, because I was like, not a single one of these outs the fucking Metal Reflect Slime. The only card in my deck
It's so
that does
fucking
is the
funny
rare.
you're saying this too.
Oh.
It's funny you're saying this because you're focusing on like the wrong
I
problem
know!
card that was just hiding in the midst of all of the other bullshit in this set. And it was a rare compared to the ultra that Metal Reflect Slime is. So that's so fucking funny.
But the second I saw that
Oh
double
my
Fires
God.
of Doomsday, double Tribute Summonable hand, I was like, you know what? I'm okay with the fact that I have to struggle to get over Metal Reflect Slime. This hand is badass.
Yeah, well, thankfully the viewers don't have to endure a game 3
Oh,
after that,
fortunately.
because I don't think that they want a repeat of Aster Phoenix's length runtime, but good games, buddy. You
Good
got
games.
it. Fair and square. I tried my best. I played to my best strengths, and they were not good enough in the face of the dark army you've
I
amassed
really
on your
played
side.
the Phantom Darkness this episode.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout the patrons for all of their continued support. So big shout to Shout1317, Moto, Cameron Smith, Tim00x3, Chaotic Meatball, MBT, Play Medulce, Eka Ironfang, Part 2, Pony Stark, Dan the Man Hoban, Synchro Guy, Ole, I Ship MBT and Simo, Draconic Rockslide, Jordan Coons, Iron Bladesman, Jesse Wood, Chris Hood, David Lou, Skyrose, Dylan Hunter, Phoenix the Immortal, Cody Bretch, John 2Base, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Carlos DT, Flannel Daddy, Hornet, Give Me Speedroid or Give Me Death, TC Gaming, thanks for the sleeves, Dad, Matthew Brady, Max, MBT's Gamer Word Pass, Tom Russell, Twinkle Muncher, Why Read Cards When You Can Just Click Buttons, Valen Jackson, Aren't You Glad I Didn't Say Alpha Tribute Ben 10, Helios515, thank you Simo, MBT Gage, TheRJB0 and Ruxin34, MBT fans scare me more than COVID, Simping for Simo, Stolfin Amethyst, Tyler H, Nicholas Carpenter, Simo's Harem of Sexy Yugi Tubers, Mike Ty, Rev Skinner, Nim Noodle, Malabranch of the Burning Tunnels, Stella and Zoe Vermillion, Wonder Waffle, Skull Servant and the Wandering Doomed are boyfriends, MBT canceled by all communities soon, canceled by all committees soon, canceled by all players soon, not reading cards makes the game interesting and you know it, The Undertaker versus Simo and MBT, Hunter Reed, and Shrugs. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we will see you next time.